Hey, Alan, how's it going today? You're a pretty popular young man.
Thank you.
Everybody wants to talk to you, and I understand why, because you were so good in this movie. And I wanted to ask you, my first question is, what do you think it was that made Lee choose you for the role? I'm sure he saw lots of young gentlemen like you.
I'm not sure. I guess you'll have to ask it to Isaac.
Well, you're a pretty special young guy, and I want to ask you, I can't even believe this is your first film. So what was it like for you to be on this movie set? Tell me a little bit about working on this movie.
It was really nice working on the movie. Everybody was so kind. Yeah.
Yeah, and tell me about working with Stephen Yeun, because he plays your dad, of course, but there had to have been a very special connection between the two of you. Can you tell me about that?
Well, it was really nice, I
Yeah.
guess.
What did you do together off set? Like, did you hang out? Did he tell you funny stories?
Well, he gave me a book and he also joked around.
Yeah.
And he would also we would also do like a eating contest. Who was the fastest eater?
And who won?
Steven, mostly. I was too slow.
Oh, you'll have to practice that, and then you'll do another one with him for sure after this. Now, I want to ask you about memorizing lines. How difficult is that for you? Because I would have a hard time with that.
I mean, it takes me like a day or two to make me memorize it.
And then you got it, no problem. And what about the Korean? Did you have any difficulties with that?
Yeah.
Yeah. How did you do it then? How did you learn Korean for the role?
My mom did like the motions and she also like said it and I would repeat it.
And then you got it, and you did a really great job. Now you, David, your character has a very interesting relationship with his grandma. At first they have a little bit of, they're not getting along so well. He's not going to take that from her. But there's a really funny scene where you have to make her drink some pee. What was that like?
Well, it was really fun, but a teensy bit guilty. It wasn't really pee though. It was Mountain Dew. Yeah.
Thank goodness. Can you imagine if it wasn't Mountain Dew? That would be pretty gross.
That would also be very bad for your health.
I'd say so for sure. Now there's another great scene that you do when you're in a field, out in the field with Stephen, who plays your dad, and he's digging a hole and he's telling you to scream. Tell me a little bit about that. Because was that all improvised? Was that all you? You got a good scream there, Alan.
Since he said louder, I'm like, how loud should I do? Oh, I know, 100%. But that like came randomly.
And yeah, it was fun though, right? Did you have fun doing that? Yeah. Now tell me a little bit, you're getting a lot of attention. You got to walk the red carpet before the pandemic at Sundance. You wore that wonderful cowboy outfit. Tell me a little bit about being in the spotlight. What's that like for you? Is it exciting?
It's really nice to be on the spotlight, but I mostly don't know what's going on.
I get it, but you just go with the flow. You have a good time. Now, what I want to know is, what do your friends think about this newfound fame that you have?
I'm not sure. I'm probably, my one friend watched the movie.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about my other friends, but he said it was really nice.
Yeah, and he likes having a famous friend?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, what kind of fun things can you do together? What do you guys do what do you do with your friends? How do you like to have fun?
We really just FaceTime, but we have fun FaceTiming.
Yeah, because of the pandemic, I get it. Okay, my last question is, now that you're a huge star, what's your next role? What are you going to be doing next? What are we going to see?
Next, I'm doing this movie. I'm playing this character called Che.
Yeah.
on a new movie coming up, Latchkey Kids.
Very cool. I think Elsie Fisher's in that, right?
Yes.
Oh, she's amazing. You're going to have a wonderful time with her. Well, it's really been my pleasure talking to you today, Ellen. You are a huge superstar in my eyes, and I can't wait to see your next film, but you really knocked it out of the park in this one. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.